As of the latest update, Shanquella Robinson's dad has spoken out with a few different sources, and his last with TMZ, he stated what the loss of his daughter is doing to him.
They attacked her, ma'am. It wasn't no physical. They attacked her, ma'am. I mean, it seemed like from my daughter was asleep, ma'am. For all of them to be in that room, and then they come in there like, I don't know, she woke up or whatever, the way it seemed like they attacked her, ma'am. And she naked, ma'am. For a father to see that video, ma'am, because my daughter's not a fighter, ma'am. She's not a fighter, not at all. For them to do what they did, ma'am, it just seemed like it was a plot, because they couldn't have did that over here, ma'am. They couldn't have did that over here, where her friends, all her friends are. It wouldn't have went down like that, ma'am. They don't realize, what they done, ma'am. They just robbed, they just put a hole in my heart, man. That was my only child. I'm just heartbroken, man. I can't even be a granddaddy. Can't even walk down the aisle, man. Can't even hear a voice. Can't even hear say daddy. Mom, can't even hear say daddy. Can't even hear say grandma. Y'all just don't know. Y'all just don't know what this done to me. Just don't know, ma'am. You just don't know. Just don't know. Just don't know. I thought she'll be burying me. Not me burying her.
Also, the FBI and Mexican prosecutors have opened separate investigations this week into Shanquella's death, and she is being investigated by the Mexican authorities as a femicide.
Well, the FBI is launching an investigation into a North Carolina woman who died vacationing with friends in Mexico. Shanquella Robinson's family says officials told them she died of alcohol poisoning during a trip in October, but an autopsy revealed a severe spinal cord injury. ABC's Victor Oquendo has more.
And for this to happen to her is just terrible. I just couldn't believe it. It's like I'm still asleep, like a nightmare.
Shanquella Robinson's family is demanding answers this morning after the 25-year-old was found dead at a luxury resort in Mexico.
My heart just like it went into pieces. Shanquella was my heart.
Robinson's friends first telling her parents she died from alcohol poisoning, but the autopsy report obtained by ABC News lists her cause of death as severe spinal cord injury and dislocated neck.
They called us from the funeral home that done the autopsy that had her body and said that it had nothing to do with alcohol, that Shanquella had been beaten.
Mexican investigators are looking into the video. When Robinson's friends called police, they said she was unresponsive. 15 minutes after officials arrived, she was pronounced dead. Those friends returning to the U.S. without her.
We never believed what they was telling us because each one that came back was telling a different story.
Mexican law enforcement say they're investigating the death as a femicide, a form of gender-based violence. The U.S. State Department pointing to Mexican authorities for answers, telling ABC News they're providing assistance to the family.
Somebody need to stand up for her. Somebody that was there videoing need to stand up for her.
The homegoing celebration was today, November 19th, at Macedonia Baptist Church in Charlotte, North Carolina. Shanquella was in a custom casket that was pink and yellow with her name and her pictures adorned on it, also with some gold touches. It was a very beautiful, and hundreds, maybe even thousands of people lined the street to take part in the funeral. Her casket was pulled by a horse-drawn carriage with pink draping over the white horses, and all her family had on pink as well. Inside, there are large pictures of her in place and beautiful flower arrangements everywhere. However, this is not the end of her story, because we still need to keep her name alive and make sure that whatever took place that we did not see be brought to light and all the people involved to be held accountable. Continue to fight for the family and keep them in your thoughts and prayers because they have a long road ahead. Also, the family has a GoFundMe page that I will link in my description in case you want to donate, so that they'll be able to have the resources they need to make sure everything comes together to get justice for their child and that they don't have to worry about financial burden. So if you want to help, the link is down in the description. Please let me know your thoughts. And remember, stay woke. Things change quickly.